so you guys are still in Humboldt, and once again, it's been a while since we left off. So let's say it's midday. What are you all up to?
I don't
What
remember.
were our
Just kinda
plans?
vibing.
I don't remember.
I feel like the last
I think
three
we
minutes-
bought stuff.
I think
Alright.
I was enchanting stuff.
Oh,
let's
we were
explain
doing
this by
that. We were
saying
doing
you
that.
all
We were doing
got
that. Okay.
absolutely hammered last night. And now you
Penelope
don't remember what
doesn't
your
drink.
plan. I distinctly recall Penelope drinking on more than one occasion.
She doesn't drink when she's in the city.
I only remember.
You know?
Country road.
It's
Only.
somebody's in the country somewhere. Good luck.
So, let's just say y'all got really off of it last night, and that's why none of you know what your plans are or what you're gonna do next. All right.
Alright.
So, what are you guys all up to?
we were
I think
working
I'm
on
enchanting on
the
thing.
enchantment.
But
The
we
thing
can
we
do
were
that
working
on the road.
Oh.
Wait, well, it's done.
No, we can do that on the road. Listen to what I say, Chang.
Okay, now hear me out, guys. This is in fact D&D. We can say 3 days passes
And we got our enchantments done.
and 3 days have passed.
That's
We can physically
Not
actually
true.
do that.
I can say that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. I feel like what we should do is we should go to that. Wasn't there like a lake that got all turned into diamonds, or am I misremembering
Well,
that?
so
Where were the 3 spots?
These were all things
there
that
were
were like
3 instances of transmutation in which the general area was had like a top layer of
Mhm.
diamond over it. That was a DBO mine.
Out of bio. And you misspelled it.
Not anymore.
Well,
A-D-E-B-A-Y-O.
But looking at it, I could
I know
sound
my
out
words.
Adebayo.
Yeah, because I made it.
Then
Evidently you can't.
can't what?
Sound it out.
Wait,
Yes, I
wait,
know,
how is
but
it
I-
spelled
I
again?
know what you mean. Now you go.
Well, no,
Anyway,
because as
I'll
soon
tell
as
you
you
in a
say it, it's like ah.
Yeah, no. It's
Yeah.
Just don't message me yet.
A-D-E-B-A-Y-O. But
The Huric Forest and
how did you spell that?
H. You can look at the picture. Wrong.
I forgot that.
Wrong is the answer.
Oh, hang in there, bud. Now go on.
And a village's pond, and the village is called.
Yes, pronounce it.
Wait, can I pronounce them?
Sure.
Okay, where is it?
K.
Ooh, there's another consonant.
Keys.
Wait,
Matt,
turn it
both
towards
of
me.
those are very wrong.
Wait. Flip it towards me.
Chaos.
It's called Kheg.
Keg.
Keg.
G.
K-H-E-G.
Bam.
Keg, like keg
Kheg.
stand.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I spelled it with a Y, so no one tried this.
Queg.
Quag.
Okay. Yeah, but I feel like
John Wilkes
the
Booth.
K-Mad is also going to be investigating those.
Okay. No. But remember,
But the K-Mat shouldn't even be analogous.
I think we discussed
Yeah.
last time that like those 3 instances, didn't those people like already?
Oh,
Like,
they
go
already
over?
knew about
They
it.
were going to send us while we were still in good terms with them
Oh,
to go
okay.
investigate.
So there were a bunch of things that were like already like they already checked out, and those were like false flags.
Yeah, but I didn't
But
mark
those
down
aren't
any-
that.
And
thing.
okay, so were those if we try and remember all the way back several months ago, when we pulled off the greatest heist of all time, Ocean's 11 style, right?
Mhm.
Italian job
That was a
style.
really bad heist.
Yeah,
It really
we.
was. It
Yeah.
ended in, like,
Jared
the
literally
worst.
went up to the person you were trying to heist from, said his exact
God.
purpose, and every secret you guys revealed. It's also his real identity.
Listen, I panicked.
But back to our
Out
excellent
of character.
heist.
Mhm.
So, were those was that the intel that you got from the heist, or was that all like they already had that on the bulletin board?
No, they walked up to us and were like, "Hey, there's these weird instances happening. You guys want to go check it out?" And we were like, "Sure, that'd be cool." And then Jared went, "Hey, look at us. We're dumbasses." And then
Dang.
it's probably not the best idea to go back and say, "Hey, we investigated those places for you."
So,
But
Oh yeah, just so you know, we did take the pilfered information about your military secrets, and we did follow them up for you, so don't even worry.
Wait, what?
Here's my dossier I assembled.
Anyway,
already.
but
Jared
but
be
so-
like.
I walked into one of their buildings when they were debriefing a bunch of people, and I got a bunch of different leads. But then, in our heist, when I was in the general's carriage, I got a couple more leads and so those were the ones that weren't shared with the general public.
And what were those leads?
Those leads were a dead magic zone in Calce,
Mhm.
and the cult of Actalog, and the rumors of an executioner who uses a glaive and wears a helm that makes his eyes red, and a tiefling named Rough Rider Chimney. And then I just have 3 books written.
I thought that was just like tiefling name we came up with when
No.
we were discussing
that's
it. I didn't know that was an actual character.
No, that.
Wait, disrespect my favorite and dearest OC,
Hamburger back.
Who's an OC, Maddie?
Rough Rider Chimney.
Like, guys, you know, for no apparent reason, I think we should go investigate the cult of Afterlife.
Yeah, I'm really feeling
So-
that.
See,
And if you want,
I feel
can
like
also-
none of these will lead us to what we want because the Dead Magic Zone is a metropolitan area, and the city of Sorrento is known as a major magical prison because it's in a Dead Magic
So-
Zone, meaning
That's-
that's an already established area.
At some point or another, I do kind of want to check out the whole Cult of Actalog thing. I know it's not necessarily related, but I feel like they'd be a group that would be looking for the hand of God at some point. So...
I think we should
But
definitely
also
check
the
out
mere
the
fact
cult
that
of
they're calling
Afterlife.
themselves a cult, you know.
No, that was written in the
Okay,
policy.
thank God. I was about to be
It'd be
like,
incredibly funny if they did call themselves.
Imagine
Cult
if
of Actalog.
Imagine if Wizards of the Coast just created like some giant massive cult and called it the Cult of the Dragon.
Can you imagine if someone had in universe a group call itself the Cult?
Luckily, our main boys over at Wizards of the Coast would never do
They
that.
would never. They would
Not
never.
once.
Not
once.
But now, as in character, I'd like to point out that
If you're doing it in character,
you'd
best
best
use
go
the
into your character,
the
boys.
only lead that we got from the K-Man happened to be a giant library in the desert.
All right.
Just kidding.
Let's
Little
go
bit
to
of
the
meta.
desert.
A little bit of meta. That library is nowhere close.
I know,
would
I
take
know.
it.
It's
We're going to go to
It's
that
in a different-
library.
We're going
We're going to that
You
library.
might
It's
of course
there.
be eventually.
If I remember what we were gonna do last time correctly. Also, I would like to point out one. I would definitely like to go to Crystal Lake because that sounds dope.
Crystal
Skate.
Lake.
Or Crystal, whatever it was, the diamond.
The lake
diamond
in the
column.
village.
Because Helga really wants to take up rollerblading and kind of wants that large flat surface.
Well,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we wanted to go to a crystal lake, there's a river that's shimmering as one of the leads. Written down as the shimmering river.
Lame.
That sounds bad. That sounds gross.
You know, I really think we should go to that
But-
library.
Chen, shut up. But
Get 'em.
I thought so last off from my notes, what happened is my brother called me. He was like, hey, if you want magical leads, the Kingdom of Equinox is saying, hey, people with knowledge of the hand of God, come hither. And we would go there and maybe talk to people, get rumors. Who knows? But that was our last lead.
Okay, guys, let's map this out. Kingdom of Equinox, the library in the desert, then Cult of Actalog, okay?
The library in the desert is
that is not on the way.
That's not
That's
how
like-
that.
that's
we'll
like
just
if-
take a short detour.
No, that's like if Frodo
Put
was
the
like,
campaign
"Tight,
on.
so we're gonna go straight to Mordor, throw that ring in the fire, Mount Doom. Okay, then we're gonna hit up Rivendell, see what we have to do there."
I get that that's like an equal like thing. I'm
But they-
not immersed in the Tolkien verse.
So,
As far as I know, Mordor and Rivendell are literally across the street from one another.
they're like
yeah, for all I
opposite
know, they're
kinda-
city.
Oh,
they're kind
clearly
of
not.
opposite ends.
No,
Clearly
okay.
not. I'm
So-
saying like for all like I have no standard. Like I have no meter stick in my
So,
mind to compare the
Let
two.
me okay. So United States, right? U.S. of A. If we have the Shire, right? Where
You
we
maybe
have-
should have just resorted to real world
Where
first.
You
you
don't
may-
got. You
where
don't
you
have
may-
to explain the Tolkien verse. We're in a
Too
different
bad.
universe.
Too
right
bad.
now. Don't
No,
we're
we're
worry.
already in
actually
it.
now
We
in
are
the-
already in it. This is now the Tolkien. Shire, you got your main boy Bilbo. He's living it up in
Bilbo.
like San Fran, right?
Bilbo.
That's where he's chillaxing. Rivendell, that's like Utah-ish, like Salt
Bilbo.
Lake,
Okay.
like maybe a bit more west.
Yeah.
Mordor, that's Florida.
So technically, like, in the grand scheme of things, taking a detour to Rivendell wouldn't like take a lot of
No,
time.
no,
You
but
go
what
to
I was
Mordor
saying is they
first.
went to
Oh, I
Mordor
see.
first and then.
No, this
Okay.
is a little less like that. That's a little more like, yeah, we were gonna take a road trip from Reno to Napa. Thought we might stop in Havana first. Like, that's a big leap.
Okay.
So
I don't
libraries last.
I don't have a visual representation of a map in my head, and I don't know where
only
any
if
of
we
these are
have
located.
that.
You don't know where Havana is?
I don't actually know.
No,
what
I'm
it
talking
is.
about
It's
the.
in Cuba.
No, I'm talking.
Oh, I
I'm
was
talking
like-
about our
Oh,
real
yeah.
world thing.
Anyway, now you know.
Yeah, I'm talking about our thing. Okay, so you have the copy of the map, right?
Yes.
Can you send it in the Discord?
No. I'll send it.
So,
Because it's only of Nalamis, it's not of the world.
Okay.
I'll make an actual map.
So. What if we? Okay, let's get a checklist going of all things we want to hit up.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, so Evan already has a checklist.
Evan already has a checklist.
Okay, let's read off of it. All right, so we got smooth marble tower. Cool.
Sorry, it's like we need some locations, and you look at this as smooth marble town.
We have.
No, I want you guys doing this in character.
Okay. So wait,
Okay, what do we got?
are we back in the booth?
Spiritually, spiritually we are.
A booth somehow looks identical.
In the A booth.
The A booth,
Okay.
yeah.
Or is it
the
a the booth?
Yeah.
So here on your notes, Penelope, we have smooth marble tower.
Like, where is that? What are we doing there?
I open my map and I point to the marking of the smooth marble
Oh,
tower.
I
just,
see.
I just have a note that it is marked on my map. I
Okay.
don't have a map for it to be
It's
marked
on the opposite side of the globe. Perfect reverse.
Wait, why
It's in the
would
sky.
their
Just dig a tunnel straight through.
why would their military mark smooth marble tower on their thing?
Because it's a literal, like, 50-story tower that is
No,
just
no.
smooth marble.
Oh, like Asteroths.
I
no,
think-
not like Asteras. I literally
Lame.
wrote not Asteras next to
Norman.
it.
Okay, so Norman, do you remember why we ran away from all those bad people?
Because Jared freaked out.
I'm
but
sorry.
Do you know why originally we were there?
We were originally there to try to figure out if the army had any leads
On.
on the hand of God.
And what is the hand of God known for?
The hand is God for known for absolutely nothing except it's,
It's
very
known
powerful.
for being giga magical. So,
We
now,
probably don't want to go to the dead magic
so
zone.
now what I'm saying here is, the army division, looking for the hand of God, all of a sudden having a marking that says tall marble or smooth marble tower, that is a solid pillar of pure marble, assuming that's smooth. That doesn't just happen. That sounds like magic. If you're looking for magic,
Oh
you're gonna
no,
go
in this
something
universe
frustrating.
that's naturally
Oh, okay,
occurring.
never mind.
It just-
And then
it
I have
grows.
no idea why they would have it
It,
on the
it
map.
grows like
Excellent
that.
point,
That's how they
Norman.
get more money.
Okay.
All right.
Next, underneath smooth marble tower is bone cemetery.
That sounds like someplace I'd like to go.
Of
We are
course
not-
Can we
you
please
like
take a detour
We're no
to the
longer
bone
going-
a
cemetery?
bone cemetery.
Yeah, wait. You mean like cemeteries already have bones in them? Is this an ossuary? Did we mislabel that?
Wait,
No, we did not.
I think it's a cemetery where all the gravestones and all the caskets they're just made out of bones,
Yes,
and then they
that's
hold
how
bones.
Okay.
That's not an ossuary.
I don't know, I thought that's
What-
what it was referencing.
what's an
What do you think an
ossuary?
ossuary is? Oh, you
Yo, aren't
fake
those
fan.
birds in Australia that like are dinosaurs and kill
Yeah.
No, you're
Yeah.
you're thinking of a cassowary, and an ossuary is like
It's like when
those like
someone's
birds that you take down into mines.
No, you're thinking of a canary. An ossuary is one of those tall birds that are like bald on the head and neck and they run really fast.
No, you're thinking of an ostrich. An ossuary is the thing you keep bees in, but like the fancy scientific. word.
No, you're thinking of an apiary. An ossuary is the little woman that goes and puts money under someone's pillow and takes the tooth that they lost.
No, you're thinking of a tooth fairy. An ossuary.
Okay, guys, an ossuary,
It's
you know
like
that
the
temple
thing
we
you
went
do
to?
when you fix
You know the room where they
computers?
held all the bodies? That's what an ossuary is.
Oh, my.
I don't know what you're referring to. I'm
IT.
sorry.
All right.
That's too
people,
far.
That's too far. That's too far.
Okay.
That's too big of a leap.
What I
Game's over.
It was very good though.
what I see as plausible leads are none of these.
Oh, get him.
Be better at DM, Maddie.
Except possibly the transmutation instances of the diamond, or possibly the valley in the Barren Jaw Mountains, which are west of the Greenbow Woods.
Which
So-
one's closer?
I hate
Which one is
now-
closer, DM?
Yeah, well, we should
Which
go to whatever
Yes,
is
the valley in the
closest.
Barren Jaw Mountains.
What's in the
or-
valley?
No, it's valley in the Barren Jaw Mountains.
Yeah, no, but what's in the valley? that
Oh,
you-
headless deer walking around is what I
Ooh,
have
yes.
noted.
And headless deer.
How do you know it's just not a horse, bro?
Have you ever seen a horse? Do you know what those are?
We just had a horse episode a few days ago.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's Smallens.
Well, no, I
Small.
was more talking about the, the horse demon that we had to kill.
The horse
Yeah.
demon.
Small and
I was thinking about the horse demon.
I was thinking of the horse demon, and I'm the one that had small ends.
And that ore.
Or the instances of transmutation in the Adebayo Mine, Hiric Forest, and Kheg Village.
So, both the Kheg village. Both Kheg. I'm not gonna call it the Kheg village. That's weird. That's like
Well,
a city.
Yeah, I
Okay.
had Kheg Village Pond written, but I said Kheg
Yeah.
Village.
So both Kheg and the valley are in the Bering Jaw Mountains. That's quite a distance. What were the other two things? Adebayo Mines and
Hiric Forest.
closest thing's probably gonna be the mines.
Are there any of our other like little markings like on the way over there? Like
Smooth Marble Tower.
Yeah,
Burns
some of our,
Cemetery,
like,
Massive
side
Arena,
quests.
huge
Right
tree
now.
that's in a city, Shimmering River, giant inverted mountain.
Afraid
I
you're
thought-
not gonna encounter any of those.
Yeah, I thought the giant inverted mountain was done by one of Astrath's stunt.
What was,
Oh,
what-
probably.
no, what I was thinking is that Astaroth required like a whole ritual just to
Oh.
invert something. Doing an entire mountain would take an immense amount of energy.
Well, I mean, he does have like apprentices, even though one used to be a raven. He's fine now, I think.
You know,
Tom got turned back
Wait,
into a person, right? I forget.
do
yeah.
any of these events have any dates like attached to it, or did they just write a list down for with nothing added onto it?
Was I given dates at the debriefing?
You were not given dates.
Okay.
So
Oh,
they
well.
didn't input the dates that they were discovered. They just went like, this is a list of things we need to go investigate.
Mm-hmm. I want to call Hogarth.
All right, you can call Hogarth. What are you gonna? You can't just say I'm gonna call Hogarth.
All right.
okay, let's
Also,
not,
you have
how
to
about-
make the phone sound with your mouth.
How about okay?
That's
I say
You know what? Alright.
I say we
I
don't
don't know.
call
Sending phone sound.
I say we don't call Hogarth and just go to one of those like big ol' instances. I say the mines and then the forest.
Why not call Hogarth?
What would he really be able to help?
I was going to ask if the giant inverted mountain was Astaroth.
Well, how far away is that on the map?
I mean, we're probably not going to make our way over there
And-
for.
Because he was.
Oh,
We know for a fact that Astaroth's tower can move really, really fast to really, really
But he
far
was working
places.
in a localized area.
He might have done it before he moved to said localized area.
Hmm.
Even
Either
though he
way, I
was
don't know
working
if
with-
that's a main priority. Jeez.
What do you guys want to go to?
I say.
I guess let's just head to the.
Just
Yeah,
the mine?
the
mines,
closest
yes.
location. So
Alright.
yeah.
So, to get to the mines from where you guys are in Humboldt, you're going to travel upriver towards, where the, oh god, I didn't write a label on this river. I'm sure I have it somewhere in my notes, but it's been a long ass time. Hold up.
The Gwimj River.
So that's the, this map does not translate to an audio medium, but if you travel upriver from Humboldt, the river forks after a while into another tributary that takes it to a lake, and the river that Humboldt is pretty close to. So it's pretty much at the fork between those two. It's gonna be, I'm gonna say
How do you spell the
probably
river name?
Calamon,
How dare you? How dare you ask for a spell?
Lemahn. To be fair, oh thank you.
Heck yeah.
To be fair, I make all my
I can wait.
what's it called? Spelling absolutely incomprehensible. So it'll probably take you wager about a week and a half to get where you're going.
And just so we're all clear, where are we going?
The Adebayo Mines.
Okay.
Excellent.
This entire
Unless
time.
you guys have changed your mind since then.
Okay. I think this entire time Helga's driving, and then us three are enchanting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're the only one proficient in and land vehicles.
Yeah.
That is true.
I should get.
Cool.
I should get.
And you also can't do magic.
Wait, does land
Yet.
vehicles count as a tool?
I will never use magic.
I can get proficiency in land vehicles.
Can you? You should.
I feel like it wouldn't be safe, like, for anyone on the roads if Norman was.
That's
In
fair.
cars.
There's
Yeah,
a
I
decent
feel-
chance that Norman will die behind the wheel.
Yeah, I was about
like
to
1 in
say.
10 chance.
Yeah, it's
At
like
any given time.
epileptics shouldn't drive, Norman shouldn't drive.
Yeah.
Oof. Poor Norman or bad health.
Yeah, imagine being infected with plot disease.
It's not a disease.
Imagine being
Sorry,
infected
plot
with
syndrome.
plot illness.
It's not an infection.
Plot-
It's just
plot
it's
of an ass.
just body
Please
shutdown.
don't
Plot
kill me.
miasma.
So. Are we, sorry. Are we, bouncing?
I believe so.
Yeah, is there anything
Where
you
did
guys
we
need
leave
to
our
remember?
card?
Outside the inn,
Right.
as we always do. No, we left it in
Naturally.
Pelamona.
Yeah, we just walked.
Ran.
Jogged.
Pogo stick.
For one of us, floated.
Yeah, I just like held
You're
onto
still
your
floating.
shoulders and you
I
ran really
forgot.
fast.
Oh, we should have got better lead shoes for Jared.
They work.
Yeah,
We don't need new for them.
Wait.
it works.
Why spend the
You
extra
have
money?
cobbler's tools, right?
I do. No,
I can be
wait,
prof-
since when do I have cobbler's
Well,
tools?
you
How
made a
else did you
shoe.
make
Oh, I
these?
have cobbler's tools. I thought you meant proficiency. Yes, I have
Look,
cobbler's tools.
I can go proficiency in that.
You can, and you can make better shoes.
Yeah.
Make the shoes better, Chang, so that they don't look lumpy.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break from enchanting and going to improve on Jared's shoes.
The rest of us are, of course, enchanting.
Mm-hmm.
On the road.
I think improving Jared's shoes
I'll
is a
do whatever
priority
you want
over this.
I'm chilling. I got my new cape, so that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Canonically, but we didn't actually say it in session. Thought of it the other day and thought it was a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those hit antlers I got from the deer?
Yeah.
I was thinking
Shoulder.
exactly use those kind of as like pseudo pauldrons that the cape hangs off of.
Pauldron.
That
That's
sounds cool as hell. Are you making them yourself, or did you pay?
No, I
someone
paid
local?
someone for it. Yeah.
Okay.
How much
And,
did it cost?
I forgot what we said, but I did mark it down.
All right.
Mm-hmm. You got the
Oh.
person you originally paid, you paid in full price but got incomplete, but then you hired someone else to finish
Yeah.
it, and they gave it to you on the house.
Yeah, something like that. Meanwhile, I'm just looking out for trouble, looking out for baddies, admiring the scenery. What is the scenery?
Okay. Good question. So
Weave me a tapestry.
Ooh,
right?
can we all roll perception checks?
No, you guys are busy.
We're enchanting. Oh, I would like you to know that enchanting in this universe is us just going woo.
I would like you to know that enchanting in this universe is not that.
But that is what we're doing. No, just kidding.
No, that's what you're doing.
Enchanting takes. I rolled a die. 500 days longer.
But
Sorry,
it still happens.
Sorry, that's just what came up on my die. I can't help you. Okay. So, the nice thing about leaving Humboldt is that it is primarily a trade city. So there's a good deal of roads you can follow if you want to get out of town. The one you are currently taking obviously takes you north, as that's the direction you need to go, and kind of curves around the bend of the river about a day or two out from where you are. You guys are moving at a good clip, right? You got some trusty animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in that case, the first day, you guys, I kind of want to wait till Nick's back, because he's specifically the one who asked.
No, we've us a tapestry, laddie.
I can't. Nick is my missing thread.
No, I mean about our enchanting.
Oh, okay. What exactly are you enchanting right now? It's been a while.
We're enchanting small pieces of fabric, roughly that big. That
How big is that?
3 by 1. No, yeah, 3 inch by 1 inch. And when pressure is applied on top of them, it casts a gust on the thing in front of it.
Okay.
I thought it
yeah.
cast Gus on the thing on in front or below it.
Yeah. It casts a gust on the thing in front of the thing it's attached to. How about that?
Okay.
Yeah, that's better.
Thank you.
Okay, in that case, well, you're a little tapestry, I guess. This is more of a handkerchief, but you know.
That works.
As you guys are traveling in the back of this wagon, it's not perfect conditions because although you guys are taking like a decently traveled thoroughfare, it's not super well maintained after everyone has just come into town for the harvest festival. It kind of left the road ragged. So you guys are dealing with a lot of bumps and rattling, and it's kind of like trying to draw in the back of a speeding car. It's just like, it's a little tough to focus and use the precision it generally takes to enchant something. So it's taking you a bit, but you know you're getting work done, slowly but surely. So the path you are currently on runs through these beautiful, gigantic agrarian fields. It's like this like idyllic golden countryside. The sky is clear and blue above you, and you guys are making decent time along this road. Something that kind of stains the beauty of the landscape is that since so many people have passed through here on their way to Humboldt over the past like couple weeks, the sides of the road are just littered with like human debris. Or I guess in this case, sentient being debris. Let's not discriminate.
You can
There's
just
all
say
sorts
person.
of like person debris. There's all sorts of like
Dude debris.
like gnawed bones from people who have like come by like roasting stuff on the side of the road. There's where you can see people have stopped to build fires. There's like clearly no beer cans and plastic packaging, but kind of the medieval equivalent of such. Are you guys looking for anything in specific or?
I'm just looking around.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Enjoying
busy
the-
working on Jared's new lead boots.
We're
Alright.
busy enchanting.
Yeah.
I think Helga, you can kind of like you're kind of struck by the beauty of the landscape.
Yeah.
You've lived in
This
Humboldt.
beauty, it's striking.
Say it in character voice, boy.
Oh wow, this beauty, striking.
Precisely. So
Helga, can you keep it down? We are trying to work here.
Me sitting on Kreven at the time,
Mhm.
I reach behind, I reach to the sides of Kreven and just undo the latch.
do you?
I just keep
Goodbye.
walking.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I respond.
your carriage grinds to a halt, and Kreven is walking off ahead. What do you guys do?
I look up, untie jam jar, bring him to the front, say, pat him on the butt a bit,
Okay.
I continue working on my lead
Wow.
boots.
Yeah.
give him a
Okay.
kiss on the forehead.
Okay.
All right. Jared, are you floating?
I think
And you would.
I
you
think
said,
Jared would be in
tied
the
me
carriage.
to the
Because-
wagon.
Okay.
and you said you would never tie Jared to something so
Okay.
barbaric
Jam jar.
or
Jam
jam jar.
jar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
You've
that's
never
what
tied
I
me.
call for
Maddie?
adventure. I haven't adventured
I'd-
up into this point.
I would also like to absent-mindedly say, like while working on the lead boots, don't worry, Helga. I like hearing the sound of your voice. And just absent-mindedly working on it.
But Helga is already.
Yeah, at that point,
Yeah.
we're out of the
Yeah.
way now.
So
Do you think I would notice? I would.
Helga, you're a little free to roam now.
You know what I should have done? Should have taken Norman, put her right in the carriage, and tied her up, give her a little pat on the back.
You think Norman?
You
think-
like, and, like pulls a half an inch and immediately falls over
Do you
dead.
think Norman with her 12 strength can lift that?
Well, indeed bad.
I was
It
gonna say
isn't-
I have a 12
I'm,
strength. This is not.
I'm planning because we're in dire times.
Tie both of the nerds to the front of the wagon. They can maybe drag it.
Now,
Penelope's exempt.
these are
She's like a battle nerd.
these are dying time. These are dire times.
Uh-huh.
So I'm taking executive action to split the party. I'm just
Okay.
going right.
Like into the field?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna die without Helga.
We're fucked.
Pokemon Tall Grass Encounter music plays.
Pokemon
good.
music.
No. I'm
No, you do that.
You just
Do
gotta
I-
join the way. Just
yeah. I'm just on the way. I mean,
sure. Yeah.
there's not really a lot of ways to go from here.
I mean,
I am
just
on-
go down the road.
I am on a donkey. Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm
A
saying. Like,
donkport.
besides going forward, which is the way that we were previously going, there's not really
kind of chilling out.
not a lot of options.
Don't worry, Nick. If you
Alright.
encounter a Pokemon, I got the right sounds for it.
Do you have
Please don't.
phantasmal phantasmal horse or illusionary creature? Do you know the
You know,
one where you
illusory?
summon a horse?
Phantom Steed.
No.
Phantom Steed.
I
That's
like Phantasmal Horse.
Okay, Phantom Steed is a second level ritual spell, I think.
yeah. Do you have it?
No, man.
Useless.
Man, I wanted to cast Acid Arrow.
All right.
I wanted
Yo,
to
if I
become
get real
invisible.
mad, I can summon my grandpa. So I hope-
He can pull the
You're
cart.
on a donkey in the.
Oh, guys, my bad.
Helga really riled up.
Guys.
Pull the cart.
Guys, my bad. It's a third level spell.
So Helga,
yes.
you're getting kind of fed up with your party who's following you at kind of a distance now.
This is true.
But they're just like chatting to one another about this ritual magic, and honestly, it's a little alienating because beyond it being something that you were morally opposed to, it all kind of flies over your head, and it kind of feels like they're speaking a jargon that you just don't get.
Mhm.
And also, like, something that kind of ups the ante of the frustration is that this is like a truly beautiful day. Like, you've lived in Humboldt for a long time, but you haven't really gone this way before. You've never had reason to go up the river, and additionally, it's just like that time of year where everything is just golden and shining. So you're just kind of pissed, I think, that all these fools are just talking and yammering away and doing their dark magics while you're trying to
Red
like
ass.
enjoy the glory of nature
Yes.
and I guess agriculture. So you decide to just kind of like take your own little detour. It's not like you won't be able to catch up or whatever. And so you turn right and you wander away into a field of wheat that comes up to about I'm gonna say the chest of your donkey.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Wait, real quick. Jared would like to look up and be like, "Hey, wait, does anyone know where Helga went?"
And then it cuts back to me.
Yeah, then it comes back.
Just looking around. Are there any like farmhouses around?
Yeah. There's not too far off. There's a small farmhouse. Sorry. That so it's almost like a boat in this ocean of wheat.
Mine tapestry right there. That was excellent.
Thank you. It's like kind of isolated in the middle of this field, but it's like a structure.
All right. What is it all like wheat and stuff?
Yeah. It's like just like this kind of ambiguous golden grain.
All right. How far away from the wilderness is it?
The wilderness?
The
You guys
woods.
aren't going towards the woods. You guys are going towards. You guys are just going through fields.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wilderness is not really. You're kind of going the opposite direction.
Oh, all right. Okay. Oh,
I roll a perception check.
cool.
Helga fucking dies.
Wait, I gotta check.
Can you imagine though?
That'd be very funny. Let me just check my stats real quick. That's a 19.
Oh shit. All right. So, you're really quickly surprised by something right in the corner of your vision.
What?
And you make that noise. And you turn, and there's a person standing there, and you could have sworn to God that they
What?
were- but more politely this time. No, you could have sworn to God that you didn't think they were standing there a second before. It's this tall person, like really tall. You'd guess human, but very tall. Like almost at eye level with you while you're sitting on this donkey. They're wearing a large floppy straw hat and have a piece of this like wheat-looking grain clenched between their teeth.
Bro, it's my main bitch, Tom Bombadil.
It's Tom Bombadil. It's Tom Bombadil.
Oh shit. Mr. Chilkin Rolkin Rolkin Token is here.
Oh god.
Whew. This person, tall, kind of like mid-length, shaggy brown hair down to their shoulders. Like skinny, androgynous, just wearing farmer-looking clothing.
Nice.
Says, "Well, hello there."
Hi. Sorry, am I intruding?
No, it's certainly not. What are you? And he kind of like looks. It's like you've come way off the path, haven't you?
Just soaking in the scenery. I guess.
I say, where are you and your friends headed to?
My friends?
You know, the people in that cart back there.
Well, yeah. We're heading, I don't know where we're heading. I think, we're...
Sorry, what happened to your accent, Nicholas?
Sorry. Cough, cough. Me. I think we're going to, they're, magic users, I guess.
The person does not even seem to raise an eyebrow at that.
And they're off, I don't know, exploring something. I'm just kind of muscle for hire. I don't really know any of the technicals.
Huh. They don't look surprised at mentioning magic in specific. They do seem kind of intrigued as to your whole scenario. Are y'all looking for something?
I don't know, just like, I think they have an old friend that's...
Sorry?
I
think that they have an old friend.
Oh, you're that far.
I think that they have an old friend they're looking for. I don't know. He like went missing or something.
Kinda looks you over. Well, you best be on your way then. I'm sure they're waiting for you.
Okay.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
And the person begins to wander off back towards that farmhouse. Though you swear to God, you didn't see him walk from there.
Is there even like a trail?
You wouldn't be able to tell.
Okay.
Oh, you mean like is there like a footpath? No, they're just walking through wading through.
Cool. Are they lost in the dunes of grain?
Lost in the sauce. No, they're very tall.
Did I get any scarecrow vibes from them?
Congratulations,
Yes, you have big
Nicholas.
scarecrow energy.
You have met the concept of farming.
That's him, Joe Farm.
Farmer John, baby.
Farmer John. Just the general concept of farming.
Farmer John, inventor of farmersonly.com.
Yeah.
City folk just don't get it.
I turn around
Mhm.
back towards the path,
Mhm.
and I like kind of like jolt, I giddy up Krevin a bit,
You hurry him?
so he gets moving faster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, alright. You never really wandered very far, so
Mhm.
character's still in sight. This is kind of flat lands that you're in right now.
We did slow down to a very slow pace. So
Probably
the-
because you got one llama.
Well, and because it works more effectively, or we work more effectively if we're not bumping.
Oh, so
Fair point.
here's another thing. I just realized you've been writing Jam Jar for eons. How do you not have land proficiency?
I have jam jar proficiency.
Yeah.
Proficiency only in Jam Jar.
Yeah,
So,
well,
think of it. I can control jam jar because I've had jam jar since jam jar was little. But if you put me on a different animal, I don't know where to scratch. I don't know where to kiss to make it feel loved and appreciated. So who knows what?
What? How do you think horses work, Nicholas?
Top of the Top of their cute little heads, Nicholas.
Yeah.
I just always assumed right click with Apple. That's how you do it.
Helga, as you're kind of galloping back towards the road, you notice that like it's almost like you had to kind of push forward to get this far. It's almost like it's parting for you. But anyway, that notwithstanding,
I'm concerned, but I use it.
wonderful. So notwithstanding, yeah, you pretty quickly get back on the road.
And I turn
Do I notice Helga?
right so that I get back like the direction that we're going.
Yeah, no, they haven't moved too far from where you're
Okay.
looking. So
Do I see
Right.
Helga?
How was your grain excursion?
What?
Oh,
Okay.
This is old wax.
Okay.
Welcome.
Welcome back, Helga.
Is everything okay?
How was your grain excursion? We're fine.
Okay.
How was your breath of fresh air, as they call it?
They?
They, as in everyone else.
Okay.
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay, guys. Nothing. It's
Something up?
just wheat
You seem
or barley.
a little shifty.
Do I know what grain this is?
It's teff. It's not teff.
Jeez,
Facts.
grain. Amber waves of. That was a comma. Grain, comma. Amber waves of.
Amber waves of his
Last name grain. First name amber waves of.
Yeah, it's amber waves of grain.
All right, never mind.
Why does it doesn't matter to you.
Less
I'm
than racist first name. Stop being. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, I imagine you're staying on the path after that.
Yeah.
Yeah. The day largely seems to pass without.
Wait, did you reattach Krevin?
No.
No, I never said it, so I'm gonna assume no.
Alright, well, so then we stop every hour and I let Jam Jar have a good rest and a nice eat of the grain on the path.
You move
Okay,
2
well-
feet.
Well, they, because I'm stubborn, while they do this, I like keep going ahead, but never out of
Never
like,
out of sight.
I never leave them out of my sight.
All right. Oh, how's God? What do you name? Yorbird
Yorbird?
doing?
I don't know, what is he doing? I just thought
What
like
are you doing with
I
him?
assume he's just like I'm letting him fly around, do his thing.
Can you fly again yet?
Oh, I don't know.
I
if
just
he-
realized that your bird is magical.
I don't know if for plot reasons he could fly.
I don't think you can. Eventually, you're able to start hearing the river in the distance, but you're still a whiles off.
Wait, I thought we were following the river up.
You got to get to the river.
Oh, I see,
Yeah,
so we're
it's
still
pretty
heading
low.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright.
This
So-
reminds me of a place that I heard a long time ago in an old tale called the Central Valley of California. It just goes on for eternity and it's shitty. lot of-
Bang! Way to be
A
California.
lot of
phobic.
motorhomes.
course I'm
California
California
phobic is my
phobic. It's
favorite
expensive.
Red Chili Pepper song. Okay.
I heard that there was a hotel there. But, I mean, it's not like anyone's
That's a
ever
little
left,
legend.
so.
Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
I hate you.
yeah. Keep traveling north. Anyone telling stories on the way? Anyone
We're
singing?
all enchanting.
Oh, I can.
Are you guys just enchanting for literal days straight?
Oh,
I was gonna
Maddie-
say, how long
Maddie,
is that?
I can try
Well,
singing
it
songs.
depends.
Norman can try singing songs.
I'm gonna try singing songs.
Nor- Norman, do your best.
Normally will be Beyonce.
Not
Whoa!
20.
Damn.
Holy shit. Alright, Chang, let's hear it.
I don't know if that's
No.
necessarily part of it.
It is, Maddie. I'm sorry, when did you want to take the theatrics out of
Okay,
D&D?
go.
I
Give
need
us
to
the
figure out a
Nat 20
song.
Performance.
I need to find. I need to know a
Row,
song.
row your
Chang.
boat. That's the
I don't
only
know how
song
that goes.
knows.
Norman
Row,
sings.
row, row,
Norman
You know, I'm gonna
sings
look
a
up the
song.
lyrics.
Sing me a
How do
No,
you not know
no.
row your boat?
I don't know it. Okay.
How
No,
does this happen?
Chang, you're just gonna have to freestyle, but you're freestyling to the beat of like the donkey like hooves.
No, I'm singing "Row, Row, Row Your Boat"
No,
because that's the only song I know.
Do you not know any songs?
Norman only knows "Row, Row Your
This
Row Your
sucks.
Boat," which
This
is
is the worst decision I made. Let's skip this.
Yeah.
He did good song.
What did I tell you?
He did good song, Maddie. I didn't know he'd pull up the lyrics to row, row, row your boat.
I don't know what they are.
This was unforeseeable. This was an unforeseeable circumstance, okay? You cannot blame me for this.
You know, fair point.
Okay.
Actually, we can.
So we're not doing it, even though I have it
we're
up.
not. We're
I'm
not.
afraid not. All right, yeah. So Norman actually belts it out in a surprisingly tuneful way, and especially considering her previous attempts. But, so after she's kind of done, you guys are—it's like twilight. You guys are just kind of trundling down the road. You hear applause. Just out of the fields around you, like
Perception check.
I pull a bow out.
like multiplied like 100 times, like an audience. It's just
I pull the bow out.
alright. The bow is now out.
This is just my normal bow.
Okay, I have dark vision. What the frick do I see?
Well, you're
I
all-
also
you're-
have dark
You
vision.
see,
Both
it
of you
says
are in a
Twilight,
covered
it's not
wagon.
Tudor.
No, I like. I mean,
Yeah.
I like peek
It's
my head out
covered?
of.
I got
You
it
bought a
covered
cover
in.
for it.
I can peek out of the
I
wagon.
did not know this.
Yeah,
I was
I
not
know.
Okay,
imagining that.
Maddie, I peek my head out of the wagon and like, do I see anything out
You
there?
see grain,
Nobody.
dummy thick
Now-
grain.
Me with my big ol' eyeballs, I would like to roll a perception
Yeah,
check.
go for it. Go for
Yeah,
it.
same here.
Oh, not 20.
Shit. I'm sorry, it's wasted. You see grain.
Okay.
Mark it.
Oh yeah, right.
Just the wind.
Oh, yeah, mark
whistling
mine as well.
Through the fields.
Okay.
Oh god, you did meet the concept of
Wait.
farming.
What? What happened?
And just the wind rustling through.
Oh,
the
Okay,
I thought I heard something whistle through the fields, and I was like, oh no, something was shot at us, but it was me
Okay.
hearing something else.
No,
Yeah.
never
Okay. Freaking heck. Okay, this isn't helpful.
You can just say. I have a question.
Okay.
Never mind. Go ahead.
I use my discipline of aura sight and use 5 sight points to do perceive the unseen, which allows me to see invisible and hidden creatures regardless of lighting.
All right.
Do I see anything?
You see some grain. It's like really nice grain.
You see some extra grain.
You see a lot of dope
Those are
grain.
the unperceivable crops.
Well, actually, never mind. You do see something, not within the grain. You see like you know when it's rained and you can see water trickling down the gutter.
Mm-hmm.
Down the side of the road, there's just like a trickle of some liquid.
I presume I have a torch.
Yeah, George.
You have a drift globe.
You have a drift.
I know, but I think I'd load it out to you because you can't see in the dark.
Nah, man. I use a torch.
Like an old-fashioned non-magic person.
More like not Satan. I put my torch close to the liquid. What does the liquid look of?
Oh, that's only.
No, I
Oh,
use my telepathy to convey it to the others.
Fuck, all right, sure. You heard Norman's voice and you're like, "There's liquid on the side of the road."
Why are you so creepy?
And
But
that was only to see like,
do I spot the liquid on the side of the road?
nah.
I
Okay.
go to the side of the road and wave a torch. Look for
There's
liquid.
like what appears to be like a small gutter, just kind of drain off the road.
And it's just
about
water.
right. It
Just
just hasn't rained in a while.
Norman, there's what? No, this is just. It's just a gutter, dude. There's nothing in here.
There's a bunch of liquid there that I can
It's almost
see,
like
but
rainfall,
you
it's kinda-
that looks like it's coming from rainfall that I can see, but for some reason you can't.
Okay, so this is creepy. I
Hold
want to put the torch like, I don't know, next to. I don't know. I put the torch out so I don't light the field on
You know what?
fire.
I'm
Actually, no.
gonna-
I just put
I'm
it on the
gonna-
ground next to Krevin. I pull out my battle axe and warhammer, my war pick and warhammer.
Yeah.
And I like slowly walk into the grain.
I'm gonna
Okay.
real quick
Okay.
stop enchanting and kind of like poke myself out of the swag and try to get a look at that gutter. Because I can hear him talking about
Yeah,
it.
that's what I call a gutter.
Okay,
No liquid?
Maddie,
Nothing.
I mean, did you cast a spell that allows you to see invisibility?
Hold
Like
on.
Norman did?
Maddie, I'm going to get out of
Nope.
the wagon. I'm gonna get out of the wagon, like
Snappy, I like it.
Maddie. I'm gonna go get out of the wagon to see if I can like put any of the liquid in my water skin.
No, passes through intangibly.
Okay, I can't touch it either.
That's because it's not. That's because it's not there. You hear from the grain.
You're quite a while.
So,
Oh, okay.
this water is definitely either invisible or hidden because I
I think water is just clear.
No, I think you're like, no one else can see this water that I can see. It's probably hidden or invisible. Like, yeah, dude.
We got iced tea from Law and Order SVU over here, stating the obvious.
okay.
Yeah. So Helga, what are you doing exactly?
I'm walking through the grain, war pick and warhammer in hand, ready to fight. I'm just kind of like waving. I'm waving the hammer like through to like see if I knock anything solid.
Roll me perception.
Are the how? So from the like originally, right? The claps. Did we hear it all around us,
Resounded from all around you.
and then they stopped?
Yes.
Okay, Maddie. I'm going to go follow the water trail up to see where it comes from.
So
Alright.
your boy got some fat points over here. We got 4 for my perception check.
That's pretty dope, dude.
Right? Right? That's
Yeah.
a good one.
So you're pushing more grain like aside and just kind of creeping through, but it's probably because there's tall grain all around you. You can't really see much.
Huh.
Also probably because you rolled 4.
Too, yeah.
Okay.
Hewitt, I have a question. Cerasus, what kind of depictions of him have there been?
Generally evoked as a more vague concept, but can be depicted as pretty much anything.
Okay,
He's
so
like,
he's not. He doesn't.
sometimes
have,
like an animal.
The
Okay.
concept
Yeah.
of farming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
except
yeah,
we
so-
don't know. We haven't seen the Cerasus. Only Helga did.
I know,
Okay,
but it's
but-
not Cerasus, evidently.
Well, I mean, we don't know that
I know.
actually.
I know.
Occam's
John
razor,
Farman?
baby.
So it was John
He's
Farming.
the first
Yeah.
non-deer.
It's just Farmer John. Concept of farming.
This is just act along
Duh.
farming.
And so Helga, you don't find anything in the what's it called?
Grain?
The grain.
The grain.
Fields?
I did not obtain anything within the grain.
You did not obtain the grain,
Okay.
but as you keep walking through it, you can hear this like intense rushing, just like this sound of crashing water. And as you push through, you're standing on the banks of the River Kalamon.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Accent.
Okay. I found the river, guys.
You're
What?
across the fields, very quietly.
Jared. What?
I sheathed my war pick, warhammer
Right.
still in hand though. I did my.
behind the head.
You
I did-
immediately die.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. And I, next character time, and I dip my hand within
His
the.
name Belga.
Helga. 2.
Helga the second, Helga's secret sister.
And I dip my hand within that delicious river.
It's cold. It's very cold. It's cold as hell. So you're just kind of like you're in a. You know how I'm actually not going to describe what a river looks like. You know what a river looks like.
I have heard.
Okay,
of it
but is
before,
this
yeah.
like a
You're
shitty
currently
muddy
perched-
river, or is it
no?
like
It's a
nice
big,
one?
fresh river. And it's just kind of like this is where it splits into a bunch of like smaller creeks and kind of goes out through the. It's been used for irrigation of the fields, but so as you're like looking at this kind of like clear, smoother patch of water, you see something reflected behind you. There is are you just gonna turn around? I'm actually turn around. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I'll
that's
turn
even
around. I'll turn around.
Oh, there's a horse standing there.
Bad memories from this one.
It's a black horse.
Is the black horse?
Just a black horse.
Is it
Does it have a
reflective?
man on top of it that appears glued?
I do
It's
have
just
its
a-
horse
it's just a horse.
skull.
Just a horse.
Does it have a missing head?
There's no horse, Helga.
That's Sarassus.
I
No, this is Harold.
is it? How far away is it?
It's like right behind you.
I slowly reach out to just make sure it's tangible.
No, that's what I call horse.
That's right, baby. It's a
Okay.
wheel.
Hi. Oh, the horse! It's
The
dying.
horse on me. It behaves as a horse would.
Okay.
Ride it.
It just kind of snorts. Seems chill.
Does it does it have any like harness or anything, or is it just a horse?
It just seems like it's wandering.
Okay. Do
Actually, I guess you could glance. It's wearing horseshoes.
okay, cool, nice. Stilettos.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Louboutins.
Uggs.
Babe, come over. I'm wearing the Louboutin horseshoes.
I want you to die.
Thank you.
Come on. Babe, come over. I'm wearing the horse Crocs.
I pet the horse.
I love wild horse.
I put the warhammer away. I pet a horse.
Remember that one time? Sorry, I just remembered when you smashed 2 horses to death with a warhammer to literally no effect.
That did
Listen,
happen.
I was a scientist of my time. I thought it would work.
Fair point. Yeah, no, it's a horse.
You cool if I like get on your back? Animal handling check. Let's go.
Okay, Maddie.
Well, I'll take that as a yes.
I
Horse.
kind of hope you roll low so it just bucks you into the
No!
river.
Okay, Maddie.
But
Yeah.
also,
Where does
another
following
horse.
the water trail lead me?
Yo,
Oh,
I'm
Just a
busy
minute.
with horse.
Yeah, that's why I
Let
chose the
Helga
opportunity
bomb.
when you were rolling.
You what? Horse. Oh, that's decent. Animal handling. Oh, that's a 20. Not natural.
Yeah, the horse seems pretty broken in. It lets you like get on its back.
Yeah. Oh no, where's the hole? Oh no! Oh no, I'm gonna be broken in. So I get the top horse. And can I see anything above the grain?
Yeah.
Is it-
Like you can see the
does,
landscape.
Does that include more grain?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see back to the road. If that's what you're wondering.
Okay. What are you doing out here, guy? Okay.
I can't make horse noises.
No, that's good,
Just
that's
mentally
good.
insert it. Just put him in post.
What? Do you want to go somewhere, or do you want to just like, where are we going? You can just kind of go wherever you want. This
And
way.
it's just gonna walk. Yeah, sure. It'll go where you lead it.
I was more asking it where it wants to go.
I'm just chilling.
Okay.
You
want
can
water?
lead a horse to water.
I I can't express to you that it is a horse, but it cannot answer your question.
What is taking Helga so long?
I don't know. I mean, I guess we should go check, huh?
Can I make a plow out of ice and start just moving it through the
No,
field to
don't
clear
crush
it?
that
It
crops.
won't be large.
Hmm?
You can't make a large, like a full-size plow.
Well, no, just like, decent dimensions that I can travel
Like,
through.
sure.
Yo, what are you
Yes.
doing? That's somebody's livelihood.
Yes.
I walk
Okay.
towards the Kreven on my horse.
Alright.
As you do.
Oh, what you gonna name it? What you gonna name it?
Due to the sounds it makes, I'm gonna name it Salacious.
Salacious Crumb.
No.
Thank you. Or just
No,
Crumb.
that's copyright infringement.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll just name it Mr. Crumb.
Bellacious bum.
I'm sure it has a name. I'm sure someone has given it a name though. But I'll
Alright.
just- I'll
Horse.
just
Oh god, I
name
looked
Wild
up the
horse.
definition of the word salacious.
Why do you do these things to yourself, Chad?
Yeah.
it.
Alright, yeah. No, so are you wandering back to the road?
Yes.
Indelicate horse.
So just as you kind of finish making this ice plow and you're beginning to push your way into the field, Helga just walks back out, and
Now
she's
on a horse.
perched atop a large, dark horse.
Whoa, where'd you get the horse? What are you, an avatar of war? I'm sorry. I'm
You and your Magnus Archive.
No, that's not a
just
Magnus Archives
basic
reference. That's a
mythology.
Bible reference.
Yeah.
Oh.
We are children of Jesus. That is how it's told.
He's very talkative. I like it. Is he a he or she?
They're they.
Let me check.
It's a she.
It's a horse. I
It
feel
is-
like it wouldn't be very hard.
it
You could
is-
look at it from fairly far away.
Well,
and
exactly,
determine
but
that.
I'm like,
Oh no.
yeah.
Oh no.
It is a female.
You tiny boy.
Does it have a brand on it?
It does not. Or I guess it's kind of dark, so not
Yeah, Supreme.
Wait.
I can see the
It does
dark.
have a Supreme.
Oh yeah,
logo.
you two don't have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
I have dark vision too.
Saw it.
That's why I said you two.
I have a horse.
I can see in the dark, just not well.
Yeah, so this horse is just chilling with you.
I mean,
It seems well trained enough.
he must be somebody's, right?
Let's attach it to the cart and get going.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, Helga.
I'm kind of vibing with him though.
Your horse
I
now.
mean,
All right.
are there any like barns or houses near?
Not immediately visible.
Like, so I can't see like any houses or anything.
No. It's a huge property that you guys are passing through.
Is it the same property where I found that weird ghost guy?
No, you've traveled a couple days.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll hang on to him to keep him safe, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
keep it safe.
Make horse sound. Excellent. I like you a lot, Crumb. This is great.
I need to learn what a horse sounds like.
Yorbord, come
Good
over
enough.
here and meet Crumb.
You make Kreven noises.
Yeah.
That's that makes sense. That makes 100% sense.
Krevin's just fed up with life.
He's got a human soul
Make
in there.
alpaca noise. Like,
Someone make me do another farm animal.
Cow.
Pig.
Meow. Oink. Oink.
Goose.
Wait a
What the
minute.
fuck do you think a goose sounds like?
What kind of geese you been around, bro? Duck.
Just imitate an
Dog.
and you've got it.
Wow, wow.
Wait, did someone say
Laura.
dog?
all right.
Okay.
Fish.
Animal. Animals
Chicken.
time with the DMs now.
Rooster. God, now I know why kids love this like the cow system. This is amazing. This is my favorite. I'm having so much fun. This is what D&D is about.
You're correct.
Okay.
Wait, one more. Jaguar. Yes, That's a high note to leave it on. Okay, we're good. I got my fix for a week.
Unless any of you guys want to do anything else specific, I say we go next morning.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I was following the water.
You were.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I forgot.
Norman fucking died.
So there's this trail of just like it's ethereal water just flowing down the gutter that apparently only you can see. Stretches back as far as you can see. Stretches forward as far as you can see down the road.
Into the grain.
Okay, I'm gonna get back in the wagon and start working on them lead shoes.
Oh.
All right.
Or
Okay.
continue working on them lead shoes.
Goodbye, plot threads.
No,
So
don't.
long, storylines.
Okay, Mandy. Also, periodically, every 10 minutes, I guess, I'll look out to see if the water trail is still there.
Yeah. At least until the spell wears off.
I hook up Trevin to the cart.
Okay.
Kraven.
Was Kraven on the cart? Oh yeah, we were. Okay, I unhooked.
Kraken
Jam
just
jar.
goes like.
Okay, wait. Do we hook Crumb to the car?
No,
Okay.
Is that the horse's name?
he's my
Okay.
number C. I sit upon Crumb. Until we figure out his name, Crumb is his name.
Okay.
All right.
Helga
Short
sells
for
in
Crumby
character.
Bumby.
You know,
Alright.
You know.
you ride on Kraven because you know Kraven's driving the thing.
You don't need to lie on the horse that's driving.
Dude.
That's
I don't
fair.
think
So you
you,
guys
I don't
have-
think you usually lie
Anyway,
on horses.
So
Yeah.
next couple of days, you guys finally reach the river and finally exit the Saracen plain.
And by that point, how many
You
pieces
mean-
of fabric have we enchanted?
Yo,
How
which
many are you
terminal
trying
we
to
at?
We need 3 more.
Maddie, are we right next?
That was an excellent joke, by the
Okay,
way.
Maddie,
I'm
are we
sorry.
right next to the river while traveling, or are we just like a
Sorry.
distant distance
Oh,
away?
now
from
that you've
the river?
gone
I
to the river
acknowledge
traveling
your
on
joke.
it.
You did not
What did you
acknowledge
say?
my joke.
No, I'm
What did you say?
acknowledging
You
it
said
right now.
you were leaving the Saracen plain, and I said, which terminal we at?
Yeah, I'll give you that one. Anyway,
Thanks, Dad.
so yeah, these waving amber fields begin to kind of taper off and fade into dirt, and then into now you're traveling through this kind of smooth rolling grassland,
Excellent.
and this kind of riparian thin forest that's sprung up along the river. Once again, unless any of you guys want to do anything in particular, we can kind of just fast travel.
We can fast travel. I mean, I'm working on lead boots. They're working on enchanting.
So now imagine a map of the area and 4
Okay, wait.
icons of your guys' faces like being moved along really
Only
fast,
fast
like down a
travel
dotted line.
until we finish the next strip of fabric.
Yeah, obviously you get it done during the travel.
Oh, it takes
What?
the entire travel.
I'm vibing with the Crumb. We're figuring out things.
Oh yeah, so over the next couple of days, Crumb does not make any attempt to leave you guys. He seems to have just like
Like
He's
at night.
baby.
At night, I have not had him tied up,
Wait,
Just-
she's baby. I'm sorry.
just in case my main girl Crumb wants to leave.
Alright, yeah. Nat has not wandered off, seems to be
Excellent.
pretty glued to your guys' side.
Fantastic.
It's just in general a very friendly horse.
I know they say not to look gift horse in mouth, but
Wait, let me see if I can read thoughts.
But this
But
horse
how?
need
Can you do
brush
that to animals?
But little known fact about Helga, she is in fact horse dentist, so she must.
Okay. Okay, so
Sicken me.
so it doesn't. I can do to any creature, and just a summary of their emotional state.
this horse has
So-
dark thoughts.
Yep, I'm gonna spend 2 psi points.
Wait.
Arizona.
I'm gonna
Oh
send.
my god.
I'm gonna spend 2 psi points on let's just say Jamjar, Krevin,
Jared.
Crumb, Jared, Penelope, and Helga. Because it's up to 6, and that's just 6.
Alright, Penelope, give us a glimpse of what's in that head of yours.
Can you feel this?
Just
Can you feel?
I don't know.
It's just
Norman
a mo-
peering
Does
into
it
your
mention
mind
anything
hole?
about it?
no. It just says I learn about its emotional state.
Matt, then
I'd say
as the
since it's
DM,
not directly mind reading, it's just kind of like public. How are you feeling? I don't think you kind of like maybe like notice something, but I don't think you'll be able to discern its origin. How are you feeling?
oh me? I'm feeling happy we got this dope horse. Curious about these whack minds. General mental state? Okay.
All right. What about you, Penelope?
General mental state, excited.
4.
Does it tell that?
I guess.
It, just, it says emotional
Yeah,
summary.
right.
It doesn't
Jared?
have to.
Excited about
Just
an upcoming opportunity.
Jared.
Jared's overall mental state, pretty good. I'm gonna go with he's just
He's just vibing.
thinking a little bit. about his last encounter with the K-Mad,
Mhm.
and kind of mentally kicking himself a little bit over that whole
literally
thing.
everything you did.
Yeah,
That's
all of
reasonable.
that, including but not limited to everything he said and did, and also not kissing Dr. Herman.
Oh, he's got a crush. Sad.
Yeah.
Aw.
The man has been hauled away to prison and potentially his death because of you. So
You
it's
think
not like
that
it's
will
your
stop
day.
me?
Yo,
You've got a necromancer at
man.
the
Oh,
party.
no.
are we gonna have a
Go on.
Are we gonna have a little sneak peek into the future of this excellent story of ours?
Mhm.
Are we gonna do a prison break for Dr. Romero at some point?
I would like that.
Can I tell you?
No, can you?
Just say
You're
the
the
words
DM.
N-O, Maddie, be strong.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's the last we saw of him.
Yeah, rip.
Alright.
So
Now we're gonna have to go through the parole system and everything. It's gonna be such a pain.
yeah,
Listen,
actually,
the hours
he's
are
gonna
between
get out
10
on,
and 3.
like 10 years early on good
Oh,
behavior.
that's okay then.
He's just gonna reintegrate to society. He's
Wait,
gonna start a
him
bakery.
good behavior? Did you see his personnel file?
Fair point. Fair point.
What was his personnel file like?
Sexy.
Do you want me to
Yeah.
have to pull
Yeah, it literally
that
just
up?
said sexy.
Yep.
And that's the worst crime.
Mm-hmm. What you get from Krevin is roughly.
What a solemn pain.
It's
Yeah.
like Eeyore.
Examining Jar, you just kind of get this like pleasant contentedness. He's a well-treated animal, and Crumb is honestly you just get normal horse vibes. Just kind of like a horse's emotional range is kind of limited to like don't like being in this box and oats. So like you're getting on that second end of the spectrum.
What about wee? I'm
We
galloping.
have gone so fast. You get that.
The horse emotional compass.
Yeah.
Political compass,
Okay.
horse emotions.
Okay. I told everyone Krevin's and Crumb's emotions. Just telepathically.
Not jam jars?
Not
You
jam
d-
jars.
You don't care about the jam jar?
These are jam jars' emotions.
Oh.
Pleasant contempt news.
She's just baby.
And you can feel the emotional state decreasing dramatically at that point.
Does it?
It just feels humiliation.
Yeah, but regular horse, content alpaca, and then
Deep,
just
long-suffering agony.
yeah.
Tortured
Oh,
ass.
Guys, should we help Krevin out? He sounds like he's in a lot of pain.
I want to walk over to Krevin and go, "Are you doing all right?"
He's still screaming.
Krevin is a man trapped in the body of a donkey.
I have a family.
I had a wife and kids.
This is an overworked donkey.
you're so good.
I have a family. I just want to see my kids. My daughter has her 16th birthday in 3 weeks.
He's been counting the days.
Counting the days, yeah. Okay, bud.
I want to give Krevin a nice snack,
A
not
brush.
healthy, very unhealthy but good tasty snack.
I'm just going to convey all of these screams back.
You just made Crab my new favorite character.
Okay. Maybe I should read the moods of every single goddamn thing in existence.
Please don't, but also yes.
All right.
All right.
Continue fast travel.
Yeah, because I really do not want to narrate the next 12 days of you guys just fucking around with horses. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna kind of jump.
Too bad you
Is that
cannot
good with you?
fast travel with enemies nearby.
Damn it.
Cannot rest now.
Solid snake alert noise.
Hey, wait, it takes us 12 days to enchant the next thing?
I don't think so.
Alright, how long is it?
I think like it's just the scratch of fabric, right?
Yeah.
So you get like I don't know 4 of them in that time.
No,
How
I
long
just
do
want
we need?
one more.
Yeah, then you can have it.
Alright, so after that happens...
What are you enchanting?
No,
You fucking
same.
stick
Wait,
with
is
ass?
that
No.
is that it?
That's all we need, yeah.
So we're done?
We're done.
We can assemble it?
Yeah?
Wait. How's the lead boots going?
We don't need those
Anymore?
Wait. No, I still.
It's time!
Wait.
Stop the campaign!
Wait. How's the lead boots going though?
I think you finished them by
They're
now.
done?
Yeah.
Jared, here are your new lead boots, and they're like good lead boots.
Thank
They're like
you.
Louboutins.
Wait, did we get a cobbling roll?
We got cobbler's tools.
Yeah,
No,
we've had
did
it.
you roll for it?
Oh, should I? I'm gonna go
I
roll
think
for
we
it.
yeah,
just did it
roll.
over a couple days.
Yeah.
So even if you rolled badly on
I
the
can
first
still roll
That's
for it.
fair.
Would it
You
be
guys can have,
dexterity?
like-
Would it be dexterity?
Sure.
Okay,
If you
so
make these shitty, I'm
I
gonna
think
die.
this is just a cobbling roll.
Yeah, but I think most tools would be intelligence, I think.
Yeah, it should be intelligence.
that's a +8.
No, it's not.
Nat 20 +8.
These are the best shoes.
Yo, walk a mile in these Louboutins. Dear God, these are good.
These are the best lead boots ever.
You
I
should go
guess.
with the
Yeah,
fashion.
sled
The Norman Gucci boots.
Yeah.
Who
wearing
releases
the
her new
Chanel
fashion
lead
line?
boots? Yeah, I am.
Chanel by Norman. By Chanel.
Well, dang, these are some striking boots. They're gorgeous.
Damn.
Now take them off and put
I'm
them
taken
back.
aback.
We
But
can assemble it.
let's assemble it. I
Alright.
have the tubing.
Okay,
I
guys,
literally have no clue what
Okay,
you guys are
no,
doing.
no.
That makes this
No.
awful.
As us, I'm now like quick, like not DM, but I'm gonna explain. So I'm gonna leave you now a mind tap.
Leave me my tapestry.
So,
Jumbo
Helga is sitting
Jumbo
up.
like biscuit.
Helga is sitting atop from leading a Kreven, and inside the darkness of the tarp, or inside the darkness of the carriage, you hear a comical like as things are being like sawed and like drilled together. Yeah, you hear like forklifts backing up, crates being dropped. You hear like a wah. Yeah, a lot of
You
good
hear like a
stuff.
drill sound.
Yeah, you hear a wah from Kreven. It's very good.
Alright.
Very good. Alright, what exactly are you guys doing?
So, you remember that box I commissioned in
I
Pelham?
remember that box you commissioned in Pelham.
Alright, so in Humboldt, remember how I added a cushion on one side, belts, and 2 jars, yes?
I do remember that, yeah.
Alright, so I would like to take that and take the 6 strips of paper and fabric, line them up in the center on the floor of the box, and then we have the 2 other ones that we made, and place those on the sides. So, anyway.
Yeah, pull up
Go
the
with the
diagram. Pull
diagram.
up the diagram.
Well, I'm just going to do the diagram. Okay,
Oh,
so
okay.
we have...
I was gonna say, 'cause you have the one that you measured out,
We have
so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so the 6 pieces all lined like that, and then the 2 like this, and so that's what the floor of it looks like, yes? Then we have the cushion right here, the 2 belts that would wrap around like that, then the jars are on the side, okay?
Alright.
So now, we're going to put Jared right here and strap the belts around his waist. So now, the box is right here on Jared.
It's like a backpack.
Yeah, except on his lower back. Okay, now, I would like...
Jars here.
Hmm? Oh, okay, so, the jars... Remember that... Remember the waterproof tubing
I
that I
remember
got
the waterproof
that was in
tubing.
a strange
Yeah, I
shape?
remember the Y shape.
So
yeah, dude.
the Y shape goes like this, making the tube end like that,
This
okay?
is fucking untenable,
Okay.
alright.
So I have my decanter of water, yes? I put the tube onto that so that it's like closes over the opening. Now, take off the lead boots, Jared.
Alright.
I'm, for the audio medium, I just mimed taking off a set of boots.
Alright, so now that we have this contraption, Jared begins to float up, yes, with the lead boots removed.
We did calculate how long it would take for him to enter the stratosphere.
Yes.
Nice.
I would
Alright.
like you to know that Evan learned physics so he could calculate
Yeah.
It did take me a lot of time to get the math worked out.
this. This was several months in the making.
Yeah.
I helped. I was there.
So with what we have on currently, we would raise up 980 feet a second, so that's bad. So no wait, sorry, excuse me. Sorry. sorry, no. What we have currently, it's 30. No, which one is it? Yeah, it's the 31. So we're raising 465 feet a second.
Because that's 31.
So, since my decanter of endless water, not a decanter of endless water, my decanter is an extra dimensional space, I'm going to use shape water to pull water out of the decanter into the jars. And since it's adding weight from an extra dimensional space, it thus adds weight to Jared.
Jared, yeah.
So that decreases our upwards acceleration. And I would like to place this specifically at a level that makes us 88 pounds, meaning we have no upwards or downwards acceleration.
Oh wait, are you standing on Jared?
I'm in the
In the
box.
box.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to.
What?
Okay, we have to field test for this. I'm going to drag myself out of this wagon.
Are we already
Okay.
floating right
Evan?
now?
Well, yes, but I assumed you were inside, so I didn't
Oh, I
just.
see.
Evan, you might want to edit the weight thing because Gust only works on things that are up 5 pounds.
We
But
have
Jared,
a lot.
no, because it's cast on Jared.
And Jared
which is
doesn't
0
have
pounds.
weight.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Remember, we already
Okay.
decided this.
Okay, got it.
So, now that we crawl ourselves out of the wagon,
Uh-huh.
all right, Maddie, I need to see your face. Okay. I'd like to slowly remove some weight so we raise up a little bit and then bring us back to a hover. And then I'd like to step on one piece of the fabric and watch as we move 5 feet forward. Then I'd like to step on all of the fabric and watch as we move 30 feet forward. Then I'd like to step on the one on the right and watch us turn 90 degrees.
Wait, do we have a break?
No. Not currently. Then step on the left one and go back to straight.
Yeah, we can go 30 feet per second, and the side ones are used for steering.
Which is about the same amount of time I could walk before this accident.
Mm-hmm. Alright,
Incident.
good.
Oh, and this is completely,
Yeah.
this is completely airborne, so we can avoid trees.
So,
All
Yo.
making sense.
welcome to D&D, Maddie. This is session 0.
The diagram. I have to see the diagram again.
Anyway, this is. So this is kind of what it looks
Can
like.
you turn the brightness up that you
I
get?
can,
My eyes aren't where they used to be.
yes. Okay, so that's kind of what it looks like. That's Jared. That's me, and that's Penelope. Those are to scale, by the way.
We're posting the schematics of this.
Yeah,
Or we
so then
should,
this is
anyway.
what it kind of looks like with our setup there.
I think I'm gonna scream.
And since Jared has negative weight, Gus
No,
pushes and moves.
I don't have negative weight. I have
Well,
no.
you are
Yeah,
actively
no.
floating up. So.
Yeah.
negative weight.
Yeah, so then here is, where are my graphs, my beautiful graphs? Okay, so here is kind of the math that was done. There's the relationship graphed out, and then this is our easy chart that we can look at.
Okay, Nadi, you have no need to fear. The HL math kit has double checked this.
Mm-hmm.
And I
so,
looked at it with
That's
my.
not the reason I was fearing.
So now, Maddie, just so you know, if we have the jars completely filled and Jared has his lead boots in hand, meaning that we would weigh rough 150 pounds, that means that we would have a negative acceleration of 600 feet down. So that's more
We determined it was velocity.
velocity. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, because if it was acceleration, the math goes to hell.
Yeah, meaning Jared would be able to walk normally.
Nick, were you aware they were doing this?
Fully. I
Oh, no,
helped.
We told
I
Nick all the
didn't help a
details.
lot.
You sick fuck.
I was also involved.
There were many
Oh.
chemistry classes where instead of chemistry, which is what we didn't do a lot, I helped Evan design.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did none of the math, but I did help the original design
Fuck
process.
it works perfectly. You guys have thought it through so thoroughly.
Yes.
You've literally done the math.
Okay.
Jambalaya.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
It's
Wait,
yours.
wait, Evan, technically speaking, we don't need a break because the description of Gus says it just
It
stops at
stops
5
after
minutes.
5
So-
feet exactly.
Helga, you're on these weird
Oh, yeah.
character
I, Helga, do not know.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go, woohoo! Like, all thing, and you turn and you see like the most fucked up mech anime in the world. Penelope is piloting Jared like some kind of man marionette.
The look on Jared's face is nothing more than pure bliss and pure agony.
The new Pacific Rim is looking really good.
Yeah.
It takes two people to pilot. Their brains must
Yeah.
link.
So you see,
Universal
Jared
drift
and Penelope,
capacity, baby.
drift compatible boys.
Oh wait,
Shoot out of the fucking.
Can I weave another tapestry real quick?
Yeah.
So Helga's riding her balloon, or riding her balloon. No, she's riding Crumb, and she's confused and concerned, but ignoring the mechanical noises behind her
They're
of
just like that. Yeah.
of construction.
Wait, guys, what
Wait,
Mine tapestry check, please.
don't try this time.
As I hear a woo-hoo, still ignoring it, but then what I can't ignore is the shadow come over me and grab it. I am confused and worried because there is no shadow anywhere around except on me, and I can see a faint silhouette from the horse. I turn around, look up in fear, scream, knock an arrow, for I do not know what this foul beast is. And then as the sun they go into the sun a bit more so I can see them clearly, I see Jared or Norman. That's not right. Penelope in a box strapped to Jared, and I feel nothing but anger. I point the bow and I scream, "What have you done?"
It's fine!
Noticing this, can I put up a block of ice underneath us? Wait a minute.
Hover faster!
Yeah, no, I remove all the water from the jars.